Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Mike.
Season 1, Episode 10 of Fringe. This is titled Safe, and I wonder what that means.
I read the blurb, so I can't comment.
Okay, well, don't comment. I'm excited for this one, though. I mean, we're moving along with some development of the characters. There's no, like, overarching plot besides massive dynamic bad, Walter crazy, and Peter trying to be good.
Massive dynamic bad causing accidents has literally been the whole plot.
And Olivia's grown crazy because she can't tell if she's seeing her boyfriend or, if something's happening. So I'm excited to jump into these episodes, especially because we're on episode 10, which means we're 10 episodes into the series already, which is crazy. Feels like we just started it.
Means, yeah.
10
means we're on 10. Let's get it.
Speaking of 10, we're starting this in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Alarm disarmed.
Roger. We're in.
Ooh, Philadelphia Mutual Swing.
Heist. Is the safe gonna kill these people? Like, how is this? What are we starting with here?
It's man-eating gold, calling it.
Dude, it's a mimic. There's a mimic in there.
Dude, the DM never actually puts a mimic in.
A gun.
Oscillation's good. Ready to open.
Did they do what the Flash can do? They're vibrating the particles so much they can go through walls?
Yeah.
This is the guy that did the apple.
Yeah.
He just gonna yeet? Oh.
Whoa.
They broke in for one box? What's in the box?
Give me a job.
The fuck?
Who's gonna get stuck in the wall?
They're gonna move and they're not gonna make it.
Oh, yep.
Lugo, let's go.
Madden, we'll disengage.
We'll disengage and we gotta go now.
You go. I'm working on it. Go.
Oh yeah, he's in the wall. He's a wall man.
10 seconds.
Oh god, you're so right, Eddie.
8, 3.
Why do you need to be pulled? You should have just dove. Oh yeah, yep. He's one with the wall.
Help me. Please.
There's nothing. You're fused to a safe.
Wow.
He was a real one. Got the magnet out.
Imagine you coming to work the next morning and you see a guy in a safe hanging out.
I think it's a prank. Cause like, how would that be real?
Depending on the position, I'd probably just go back out and have a coffee. I'll be late to work.
No, I would go straight to the bathroom and sit in the toilet until somebody else gets to work and be like, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Sounds like a problem for management.
This is fascinating.
Just touching him with his bare hands.
Yeah, dude.
I was in Baltimore. I remember a woman with particularly large breasts.
Each time.
Go on.
Peter, I know this man.
What?
But the guy in the wall?
That's my old best
Let me
friend.
guess, he's your best friend.
No, I mean it.
You know him from where?
Raul Lugo.
You know this man?
Yeah, he was in my first unit of the Marines.
Oh.
My condolences.
He lives in Edison. I've been to his house.
What?
We have one more box to go. If you're bitching about Raoul as your way of saying you want out, then go. Otherwise, inject yourself and shut your mouth.
Inject yourself?
He looks like Neville from Harry Potter.
They're visiting our boy.
Hello, friend.
Mr. Cole.
Tool rat. Like a Costco.
You were implying, and you've been implying with increasing frequency, that you don't approve of my admittedly nomadic existence. In short, Walter, you're saying that you're disappointed I haven't made more out of my life. That's what you're
Yes, I suppose so.
Can I help you guys find something?
Oh, yes. We're looking for an electric saw, preferably variable speed with an easily replaceable blade system.
What are you cutting, wood?
Human tissue, flesh and bone. It's more sinuous than you may expect.
It's really not that dire.
Oh, actually, potentially it's far worse.
I think that the saw you're looking for is around the corner, next to the routers.
No need to call the police.
She's gonna call the police.
Flash your Homeland Security bad, please.
FBI shows up, we'll take him.
Oh, Walter.
No, he's ours.
They said that the job in Philadelphia was successful.
Oh.
So he's working with the people that were abducting children to solve an equation that let them go through walls.
Items that I will need upon your next visit.
Suntan lotion.
Buy them for you.
Dramamine.
Is he going on a plane?
He's just portaling out, dude.
What size are you? Suit size.
40 long. Why?
The address. My personal tailor. He'll fix up something nice for you.
He's like, ooh, free suit. That suit's gonna kill that man. That man's gonna die to a suit.
I don't know if Edison looks like that. Maybe like one part.
I've never seen this part of Edison before. Holy shit.
Ever since he came back from the war, he was just dark.
Was there a Fringe part more?
If you're trying to perform unethical experiments, war is a pretty good cover.
We have met before.
Who, you and I?
Oh my god,
Yes.
it's John's memory.
Yeah.
We had dinner here. Raoul and I met at Camp Pendleton. And we had dinner here the night that he became first lieutenant.
No.
No. Oh, it's John.
You weren't here.
He doesn't.
Susan, I'm sorry, but I was.
The day Raoul made first lieutenant, it was just me, Raoul, and John.
Who?
John Scott.
Was she never a Marine?
I feel like
I'm carrying
That can't be.
Not exactly rocket science.
the container of choice.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everyone's such a bad liar.
Your pupils are dilated. It's a symptom of high stress. Unless you're using hallucinogens. Are you tripping, Agent Dunn? Walter?
We've hit a dead end trying to reconstruct John Scott's memories.
There's some missing.
If we push further, we risk destroying the fragments we're trying to retrieve. We're in a race against highly motivated individuals, and right now, John Scott is our
Okay.
only advantage.
I feel like the plot twist is gonna be she's not evil, but she seems so fucking evil.
Well, somehow the robbers were able to weaken the vault wall. High-frequency vibrations disrupting its atomic
Move
structure,
him out of the way slightly.
allowing another piece of solid matter
Yeah.
through it. This technology can render one slightly radioactive.
That's the drugs they have to take?
So we have no idea who those safety deposit boxes belong to.
I want to know how he became a criminal. Why they recruited him.
Money.
John become a criminal.
Would you mind
Watching Walter? Yeah, I'm on that too.
Astrid's a workhorse,
The
dude.
demonstration with the rice. Would you care to
With the
watch?
patience of a saint.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm Stephanie. This is my brother, Rick.
Hey, Brother Red.
Brother, oh, friend zoned.
You know,
Brother zoned.
That's worse than friend zone.
No, that was real classic. 'Cause
She's gotta flirt with the bartender.
Drew.
Drew, I gotta tell you, I never forget a face.
It's true, she doesn't. It's kind of creepy, actually.
John met her.
Raoul and Susan's
No.
wedding.
No way. You were there?
You were the best man.
Yeah.
It's incredible, right?
I don't know. Raoul got weird.
Weird how?
Well, you know he's in the Gulf War. He's sort of, I don't know, it's post-traumatic stress or something.
Brother.
Brother zoned.
It kind of works better that way.
Does it now?
it does work better that way.
He's gonna want us back in an hour.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's the rush? Two's your limit.
Is that a dare?
Is this the episode? Is this the episode where they kind of?
No, I doubt it. Oh, this man is radioactive as hell.
4 of clubs. Queen of diamonds.
You can count cards.
That's all I would do when I was a kid. I'm sure that if I was a child today, I would be diagnosed with something. I just have this thing for numbers. The numbers of the safety deposit boxes. 233, 377, and 610.
I know those numbers.
Why does he know those numbers?
Walter.
Walter?
Hey.
Are these Walter's lockboxes?
Walter. Walter, wake up. This is important.
That'd be fucked.
Oh,
Oh, do you two want to use the room?
Walter, this is what are they? Every night you recite a
God.
sequence of numbers to help you fall asleep. 233, 377, 610.
987.
Oh!
Precisely those. What is that pattern?
It's a Fibonacci sequence.
oh. It all of a sudden is gonna possibly be significant.
It's his boxes.
Oh my God.
It's his boxes.
The safety deposit boxes are mine.
What's in the boxes, Walter?
You can remember traveling around the country 23 years ago, renting all these safety deposit boxes under assumed names, but you can't remember why.
Yeah.
The why is of secondary importance. What?
What's in the box?
Protecting. It was before the accident in the lab. Before that poor lab assistant lost her life.
I guess it's gonna happen to Farnsworth.
Which medication is that, Walter?
No, supplements.
It's just supplements, bro.
Imagine yourself then, imagining yourself now. 20 years into the future. In your wildest imagination, could you ever think you'd be here?
Is he stoned?
You show him the other batch and be patient with him. His mind works in a different way.
He's licking it.
We managed to resolve the last image in Agent Scott's optic nerve before he died.
Oh.
This image is linked to a second set of brainwave echoes. Agent Dunham's. They must have somehow shared consciousness. It would suggest that some of John Scott's memories, perhaps the very ones we need, are in Agent Dunham's.
What memories do they need, though?
The ones that tie him to Massive Dynamic, I'm assuming.
I'm sure you know I can't violate patient confidentiality.
Raul Lugo is dead, Dr. Miller, so his right to confidentiality no longer applies. I'm investigating his death. Well-skilled and
Agent Dunham, I have 24 patients to see before I can go home to dinner, and I'm not about to violate my ethical duty based on your say-so. Now, if you'd like to come back with a federal subpoena, I would be glad to help you out, but until then, you'll have to excuse me.
He's doing it by the books. What's the difference between him and the other doctor, Eddie?
He just, he seems cool.
Used to play chess all day long.
With anyone in particular?
There were 4 of them. The chess club.
And do you remember their names?
Get a pencil.
This is illegal, sir.
I mean,
no.
The other patients are still alive.
I was just saying they like to play chess together.
Nothing illegal against that.
Nothing illegal about that.
We think the next bank hit is gonna go down in Providence. Can you talk to Walter and see if it jogs his memory?
Yeah, sure. Downstrokes only. You brush with.
Are those banks you rented the safety deposit boxes in Providence?
I don't believe so, no.
If you were going to rent a safety deposit box in Providence, what bank would you use?
Providence, that would have to be the Fairmont Savings Bank off Westminster Street. Well done, sir.
Nice.
Oh my God.
987. It's the next number in the Fibonacci.
They did get it already.
These 4 walls are internal to the bank. I don't care how they got in here. They're still in my perimeter.
What's underneath? A basement or access tunnels?
Oh, this is the basement. Everything under that belongs to the city. Gas main, sewer, electric.
God damn it.
I wonder what of Walter's they're stealing.
It can't be good.
It has to be something that helps that guy get out of jail.
Jesus.
It's like a drug, right?
Yeah, that's the guy that's radioactive as hell. And he smokes. Something about that shot made me send shivers up my spine, dude.
Because the way the penetration would go?
I guess, yeah.
One guy dead, another put away for that. A camera or something? What the hell is it?
Word of advice. Don't pry into things you couldn't possibly understand.
What is that?
Oh, you could see.
This suit, it's always been lucky for me.
I'll need my people to procure one last item.
And what would that be?
Not a what, Mr. Cole?
Who?
In this case.
Olivia Dunham.
She's at the center of the pattern, bro.
Ryan Sean Eastwick, Staff Sergeant, Special Forces Group, 3rd Battalion.
Look at his hands. They look a little jittery. Now, all I want from you is to show me your hands. You vomited at least twice in the last 10 hours, and this morning you found hair on your pillow because it's starting to fall out.
What's wrong?
Radiation sickness.
Radiation poisoning. You violated the laws of physics, Mr. Eastwick, and Mother Nature's a bitch. I need a name.
He never told us his name. All right? We were freelance, hired out.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the other side of that glass, and I'm gonna watch you bleed out, unless you tell me everything I need to know.
I swear I don't know what he's doing. All I know is I overheard a phone conversation once. He's going to a field in Westford.
A field? What field?
I don't know. You gotta help me. Hey!
There, Westford.
Okay, it worked.
That's 30 square miles. How are we gonna find one field in all of that?
Wait,
There's a field right here.
I know where they're going.
Oh, yeah.
There's an abandoned airstrip out there. It's called Little Hill Field.
Oh! Little Hill.
It's a code word that Joseph Smith gave to David Robert Jones in the case a few weeks ago.
The guy from the German prison?
It was a few weeks ago, timeline.
Dude, he's just gonna teleport there.
You think?
You nearly died when you were a boy. You started bruising, then your kidneys failed. Mother was beside herself. She stopped eating, she stopped sleeping. Here my only son was dying and I couldn't do anything about it.
Walter, I don't remember any of that.
I became consumed with saving you. But there was a problem. He had died in 1936. And so I designed a device intended to reach back into time.
A time machine?
Cross the time-space continuum and retrieve Alfred Gross. I think that's what I hid in those safe deposit boxes.
And it worked. You were able to go back to 1936 and get this guy.
No. Before I could test it, you started to recover. Doctor said it was the miracle.
Nice foggy night for this.
Blue fog.
But it's just...
R2D2. You see that? That was the
No.
That was the truck's
You haven't pointed out the bald guy once.
I haven't
Lost
found
all
him.
credibility.
I haven't found him. He's so hard to notice sometimes.
Dude, he's right there.
I need is your signature.
Oh, he's dead.
Whoa.
Oh, did not expect it to go that way. That was quick.
He took his jacket. That's why he wanted to get him fit for the jacket. Whoa.
Hold your mic.
Target captured.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's what Tony Stark used to make his little thing. The thing to make the thing.
It's really cool right now.
I mean, this can't go well for him, right?
Why not?
He wouldn't have done it if he wasn't like sure of the science behind it.
That's crazy. Wow.
It's a pretty cool entrance.
Yeah. The official reveal of him being the baddie.
I don't make accusations. So let me be clear. If I find out...
Philip, that's enough. What do we know about who may have taken her?
Oh, teamwork time.
And why?
She didn't even put up a fight.
Is it because they need John Smith's memories and she has them?
I think so. I think she's the most she's the most valuable person right now.
That was an abrupt ending to that one. So I love how he's going to be the main villain for the foreseeable future because now we have an overarching bad guy to focus on.
Dude, he might die next episode. I would not call him an overarching villain.
I feel
He's been in 2 episodes.
I feel like he has to be an overarching villain just based on how they revealed him as like the leader of one of the terrorist cells, the ZFK group or whatever. I don't remember their actual name. Interestingly, I mean, a lot of our fans told us that we'd like this show because he is in it, even for how they didn't tell us how long he's in it.
I love him as an actor. Don't get me
He's
wrong.
awesome.
But
I think he's Dumbledore's son, like the actor who played Dumbledore's son.
I'm just mad.
I have no.
That we're watching 2 shows on this channel right now, where the pseudo/love interest gives some sort of superpower that is really important to the girl, Angel.
Are you misogynistic now?
No, I'm just, I don't.
Why couldn't they give the power to a man?
No, I don't like the same trope being in 2 concurrent shows.
So the reality is those 2 shows are really,
they're very different,
similar, but close at the same time. So I mean, in this one, I love, it didn't even dawn on me until a certain point that the lockboxes were Walter's.
I had no idea.
And that as soon as that reveal is made, and we become kind of, you're like, wait, who would have all this hidden technology scattered across and makes Fringe technology? It's either Bell or Walter. Of course it's Walter, and of course it's based on the Fibonacci sequence, and he doesn't know where he'd put them unless he's petting a cow in his happy place, and Peter asks him the question.
Well, no, you have to just phrase the information. He can't remember it that way. But when he thinks of Providence Bank,
remember it, but subconsciously he's just like, well,
for that reason.
I imagine it relates to that episode where he's removed memory from his brain for things like devices he's hidden, because we had that whole thing where, remember, he removed the location of that one device, but
maybe
Peter
the
knew.
Tank's the reason. Maybe the tank is why he doesn't want Olivia to go in the tank, because that's how he lost his memory.
You think he's gotten in the tank too many times?
He just spent like 17 years in a psych ward being medicated.
I feel like
it's a combination.
He did it on purpose.
I feel it's a combination. I do really feel like it's part of it is him trying to hide information, and the best way to do that is to remove it from your brain, like he can. And then, the way Peter phrased it is not, hey, Dad, where did you hide your device in Cambridge? But, hey, Dad, where would you hide something in Cambridge if you could? And then that's kind of the way around asking him if he knows where it is, but instead asking where he might hide something. Because it reminds me of like the device that was in his dad's tomb, or his dad's grave, that Peter learned about by proxy through the absorption of the brainwaves. couple episodes ago. I think that's a relation to this, where like
You've lost me.
you don't remember that.
No, just what?
You don't understand?
No, but what's the point?
The point is that he's removed information from his brain for devices he's hidden, and the only way to do that is through one of two ways, which is Peter's proxy knowledge gathering, which involved Peter listening to him talk as well, the Fibonacci sequence, the numbers he's repeating, that was a part of it, as well as just asking him a question, but not phrasing it about the devices, because he's removed, obviously, all mention of the devices in his own memory to himself. So basically, he's created all these terrible devices, including this one, and he wants to hide it from people from stealing them.
This isn't a
It can be. It can be a terrible one. It can be.
I don't know, dude. I think it's realistically just like, well, it brings up another question, but if you spend 17 years being medicated, like your memory's going to be off.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's removed the thoughts from his brain on purpose too. That's my theory.
Stress is also really bad for your memory as well.
It's a combination of all the factors.
Yeah, he's extremely.
Yeah.
The other question that brings up to me though is how is Walter alive? He is the smartest of all of these fringe scientists. How on earth is he alive? Like, why did no one kill him? Like, they're killing everyone except for him, who knows everything.
They're killing like brokers. They're not killing like source.
Was he in the mental asylum for his own protection?
It would be for them if they just killed
Walter's
him.
more useful.
They'll never solve a case again.
I feel like he was put into the mental asylum by Bell for his own protection.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like he did not go in there unwillingly.
Like it's so because it's either that it's life or
It
death.
had to have been for protection because honestly, if it wasn't for him, like there would be no competition to the pattern. They would still be running around trying to figure out why the plane crashed.
I'm gonna go on a guess here and say he peered into the future, saw what was happening, and then it went and ended up committed because that was the best time.
How does he see into the future? Like,
we're gonna find out probably season 3, episode 4.
They mentioned it as he built it as like
the episode
to go
Fish
back
People?
in time, but there's no proof of that.
Mole people.
Time things happening yet.
So
he could have talked to himself in the future.
I mean, the device he made is cool because it seems like the device he made is the function.
He never tested it.
Well, it works though. But the function is
clearly.
The theory could be if I wanted to pull, for lack of Albert Einstein in 19 for whatever at 3 p.m. I could pull that specific version of Albert Einstein through time and space to my location. Is basically what it seemed like they were able to do. And what that means is that, technically this device has a lot of functions if used properly.
Well, we don't know if it works that way. They pulled a man from the same time period
we could pull
from one location to another.
We could pull season 4 Peter out of season 4 and bring him to season 1, be potential. Like, a future character.
Well,
I'm in the future.
He was trying to look into the past.
Possible?
The future is the whole other thing because the future hasn't happened yet.
Can we pull Walter out of the past?
Okay, none of this time conversation. There's no way.
No, I want.
No way.
That's a big theory of mine now because they talk about time travel and all this type of teleportation things. Is there a possibility to pull pull Walter out of the past when he's more coherent and use that type of thing to work with himself in an episode?
Where do you think Peter came from?
Oh, well, Peter we know is his son actually because they said he has a disease.
You think?
The whole big thing was that they made it for cure disease.
You think a man who can invent a time traveling teleportation device
we don't know if
is
it can
going
go
to
through
have
time.
a problem falsifying records?
You guys are way too hung up on the time thing.
No, it's important.
It's not because we have no proof that they can go through time.
Well, I mean, the 1936, the guy was dead, so that's the reason why.
Yeah, but Walter never got him.
Fair.
And he never even tested if it worked that way.
So this is where I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I feel like if you're instantly teleporting someone, you're not working in 3 dimensions. You got to be working at least 4, and 4 is time.
I don't think we can really break down teleportation in its dimensions because I don't think either of us know enough about
related sciences.
Now,
I don't even have a basis to have an argument about that.
We're gonna jump back to this episode because I just read my note. So interestingly enough, the particle phasing came back episode and like 2 episodes after it was introduced. We got 1 episode without it, and now it's back. They could phase through walls. That was the guy who stole the formula. It appears the formula just was the ability to rearrange matter. It seems like was the big thing, and the rearranging
the frequency in which you can phase through matter.
And it's just like the Flash. How the Flash works, and how like a lot of stuff works in universes where even though all objects are solid, you could rearrange their atoms in certain ways to pass through their atoms. And basically, what was happening is they were moving between the atoms, which is pretty cool. And we get to see what happens when that
all just
wears off.
molecules moving at different frequencies, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they say there's like a 1 in some ridiculously high number chance that if you put your finger against a table enough times, that there's a chance you just kind of phase through it.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Who says that?
That's like a proof.
There's no way there's ever been a recorded case of someone phasing anything through a table.
The way that this works is that since there's so much empty space. No, it's fucking. You know what? Comments, please explain.
You get back to me when your finger goes through the table.
No, it's been proven that it's theoretically possible. It's not that it has happened. It's that following the laws of physics, it is theoretically possible for you to just phase
now,
through.
technically, would that mean that adding
it would all of your molecules, all the table's molecules would have to line up for the second
technically,
to phase through.
technically, you would also have to line up with the tablecloth molecules as well.
Yes, everything would
every
have
layer,
to line
yes,
up perfect.
and then the air molecules as well.
It's like your dryer opening and all of your clothes being folded. Like theoretically, it is possible, but you're never going to have it happen.
Okay, well, interesting.
That's another thing that's theoretically possible.
You're reaching.
Reaching.
That's a reach.
No, that's how this
works. Call him Jack because he's a reacher.
Theoretically not possible.
Theoretically, it is possible that when you open your dryer, everything will be perfectly folded.
That'd be scary.
It's like a 1 in infinitesimal chance, but
You're literally just making
it's
that
hypothetically possible.
No,
yes, it is.
It technically is. It's 1 in a million chance.
I can't wait for the Fringe episode with the dryer that always perfectly folds clothes.
That's the Angel episode. That's
you see what I deal with, viewers? You see what I deal with?
That's Ghost Dennis Panda.
Anyways, back to the show.
Yes. So one thing I'm curious. One thing I will say, I liked two things. One was the use of what appeared to be the lawyer or the proxy employee, in which the evil guy, I forgot his name, Jones, was doing what he was doing.
Broke his neck and stole his suit.
Well, he wanted him to get his suit. He was like, he's like, you have the same dimensions as me. Why don't you go here and get a suit made by this guy? It's pretty good tailoring. And he's like, nah.
Just give you a bottle of Dramamine?
I mean,
yeah, you got to be able to overdose on a whole thing of Dramamine. There's no way you can give that.
I like how they give him suntan
lotion. German
stuff.
prisons are different. Maybe it's just pretty chill over there.
It didn't seem chill.
But I don't think so.
No.
Wasn't he in high security because he had state secrets?
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't be able to visit him.
I mean, it's
lawyers
his lawyer.
have access.
Okay, yes, fair.
But his lawyer shouldn't have been able to bring a single thing to him.
Besides forms and a pen.
Fair.
And a pen might even be like.
They would have checked it for the pen again.
Yeah.
So my current theory for what's going on in this story is Active Dynamics is currently at war with these micro-terrorist groups. And the micro-terrorist groups, like what
if they're not terrorists?
Well, ZKF, they might be freedom fighters working against Massive Dynamics because they're evil, actually. But it seems like the main thing is that both groups need the brain of Olivia because she has the memories of the Agent John.
How did John get so important?
Maybe he was just so in it for so long.
Well, you see...
Does he just have dirt on everyone?
It's a plot device.
Yeah.
He's smart. We gotta find out. We gotta watch.
Yeah, I'm excited though. That was really
excited.
good.
Yeah.
that was a good, and it wasn't the end of the first.
I like how we
one of the better episodes. Yeah.
Well, I like how we have an actual face as a villain now because it was so like is Massive Dynamic actually the bad
there's an
guy?
actual plot happening. Now.
Exactly, and there's a person that we can blame as the bad person that's making things happen. But the thing is he actually making things happen evilly, or is he trying to save the world from Massive Dynamic?
Mikey just really wants one person to point to and go, evil!
Evil! All right, thanks, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And I'm Mike.
And we also have 3-2 of your crew. For you enjoy this content, check out Patreon for full lengths of this and other series and movies.
And we know nothing about science.
No, we know nothing about science except for me. I know some stuff about radiology.
Sure, buddy.
Bye, guys. No comments.
Bye.